So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Time for my own teams for Treasure Map Film Gold. And I guess I'm decently happy with them. Obviously I haven't pulled. So, yeah. I've just built what I've been able to build with the units I have, which is always fun. Like, I like always a playing pleasure map, like not pulling or pulling all batch. Like each way has its charm, so to say. Anyway, let's just go through them. This is my Spandam team, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Like, I don't like using the recommended teams, but I ended up putting both of them on the team anyway. And yeah, basically you can use whatever you want. The only thing you have to care about is the spear, the def up, resilience, and maybe the special limit. And yeah, I still use the lead performers to remove the spear. I just realized I don't have a Kaido on the crew though. Yeah, you do need a Kaido. Let's see if we have some Kaido we can use as support. Kaido. And yeah, I figure we can just use this guy. We got a bit lower ore boost, but it should be fine. So yeah, that solved that conundrum. Otherwise, I do have Kanjiro, but in the beginning, I'll probably just not use him and rely on the support Mihawk. But eventually, if I need more damage, I could use him, but I think I'll just use the Big Mom special instead. Like, why not? And yeah, what else? Bakarat, Yamato, wave clears. Probably not the best team I could have built, but it will probably do the job. This is usually the lowest HP fight. Moving on to race max, and yeah, I went for an ISO team. I just need to remember to upgrade Kiku's potential abilities. But yeah, first time I used this Kiku and ISO combo, so I'm looking forward to it. If we look at the quest guide, here, like, we can use strength insight. Here we get like damage reduction, def up, damage threshold. So ISO Great here will basically remove everything with the captain ability. Crewmates get special reverse, which is also good because ISO reduces CD, so works as captain well there. And Kiku will remove the attack down and give ore boost and lots of other goodies. And for the defeat, we can just use Luffy's special to ignore the nullified damage to get the tap in and do that 1000 damage basically. So yeah, Lucci support for some call affinity might not be optimal though. Probably better to use Kuma. Yes, that's better. Now everybody gets the color affinity. And yeah, for the beginning I'll use Akainu support on Kiku. But later if I need more damage, I'll just remove it and use Bullet special instead. Can even hit with him to get some end of turn damage. Or not, I think there's normal attacks only, yeah. So we can ignore that, but he still hits hard and gives a good attack boost, so should be fine. So yeah, moving on. We have the Carina, and this is basically the same team I made for Accessible. The main difference here is that I put the Sabo in basically. But if you look at the quest guide, Strength X Quick can be used. And basically stage 3, we get a lot of unfavorable orbs. And we have damage reduction, def up, rainbow barrier, as well as chain attack down, and any chain lock we use will be reduced by 2 turns. And we're still going to use a special to set a chain lock or a chain boundary rather in Sabo, because Sabo has the ability to do a 3-turn chain boundary, as long as you have a chain boost or such, which we're going to get from the Dothy support. So that's dope. So Sab will remove the damage reduction, get the chain boundary. Hyogoro removes the def up, gives us matching orbs for top and bottom row, and gives color affinity. And we just use Uta ASAP to get that attack and orb boost. So yeah, should be a big overkill. And the rainbow barrier is handled by Shirahoshi with on Luffy and Law. So yeah, should be good. One thing I could do to increase the boost is to swap the Luffy Law for a boosted Sai Luffy. But I don't know. It's pretty chill to get the extra damage. Let's see if we have any good points Luffy's. Or if it's just a free-to-play Luffy. It's just a free-to-play. Just 1.2 times. I don't know. Maybe I do that. And if I get annoyed, I just swap. There we go. Rainbow Orb. Time for the Lucci team, and probably the one I'm the least happy with, but it should work. Anyway, lots of stuff to handle in this one. So yeah, we're running double gear 5 Luffy here. We let us resist the special reverse. As you see with the subs, we have 3 units for the Super EX. We can use Super EX right away to ignore that barrier stage 1. Then on stage 2 we have the Spear Special Bind Attack Down. Morley removes the Spear and almost all of the attack down. The remaining attack down will be removed by our own Luffy with the Hyogoro support. It might be other options to remove the attack down. Like I just realized, it might even be better to use Frankie here. I think you can use Frankie here. Nope. But I'm sure there are others. Let's just double check if there's a more accessible attack down removal support. Hyogoro was available really recently in the Metal Exchange though, so I hope you bought him. Definitely worth it. But yeah, as you see, not that many great options. So Hyogoro is probably the most accessible one, sadly. But yeah, we also get some good damage from Gear 5 Special. And we also use, of course, Nami and Carrot to remove the Special Bind. Then we have the most annoying part of this team, which is the Captain Swap, and we can't deal with that. We have to get the RNG we get, basically. There's also Chain Attack down, but Yamato should be ready with the Liberal Hymn. Like, the main benefit of me actually boosting the Liberal Hymn is that I finally have a -2 CD ship. Even if it's just for Sai units, but it works out in this case. I think this is enough to get Yamato ready, but if it's not, I can just put Mr. 3 or something on Yamato. And we can use Yamato just for some chain. We use the other Gear 5. We can use Law and Kid to get an attack boost as well, so damage will be no problem. The main issue here, ironically, is the Nami Carrot Captain Swap. Like, even if we get Morley, it should be fine for a long time. Still a 3 times attack booster. Nami Carrot is the problem since they don't boost Free Spirit at all. Sadly, they are a Cerebral Int Dex Captain. So if you get Nami Carrot Swap, you have to probably reset the game, which means you do need to pay some attention when you get to this stage. But of course, if you do get the Nami Carrot Captain Swap, you can just restart the game and it should default to Law Kid as Captain. But yeah, we do so much damage, we might even leave Nami Carrot Captain Swap for quite a bit. We even have the Super Tandem with Law and Kid, I think at least. Let's double check what the Super Tandem condition is. We have the Luffy. We have the Yamato. And Nami is also part of it, so yeah, that works. So that's dope. Nami Carrot also boosts Int, so we can have Nami as Int, try and set up Kid as Int as well, and they can do damage. So I'll try it if the situation occurs. But as said, I don't have Nami and Carina anyway, so I need to reset quite a bit. So I can just reset here as well as any other time. But yeah, final team. Here's my main boss team, and yeah, I used 2 lower boosters 1.2 times, but I feel like the team is good enough that I'm willing to take that. I don't like running scuffed teams for a bit more points that I have to change later anyway. This team should be fine. Don't even need this smoker support. Free Spirit Slashers Fighter get boosted. On stage 2 we get that 91% HP cut, which is both bad and good. The bad thing is that we have to deal with it. The good thing is that we can deal with it with Dr. Indigo. As I've said before, we can get the full heal and 3 turns color affinity, which is universal, so that handles the color affinity for this team, for both stage 2 and 3. There's also the special reverse, which Tesoro will handle. We have every class on this team covered, so that's dope. It's the first time I've used Tesoro where all 6 units carry 1 unique class. Usually that's not the case, at least when I build. You probably have 1 leeway, but here every single unit has 1 important class for the criteria. One of the main reasons I also run Dr. Indigo, just to get that shooter on the team. So yeah, we can ignore the special reverse and most of the special bind later. We also have the attack down and damage threshold. And yeah, I think we remove more. I thought it was higher damage threshold. I thought it was 6 turns, but it looks like it's 5. So I don't even need to use that support. That's dope. Yeah, 5 turns. Beppo should remove 5. He removes 6. Wow, that was way in reverse of what I thought. But that means I don't need a Tama. Bye-bye. This should be good enough. Which also means I can remove, can put a more accessible special bind remover. Yeah, now the team got a lot better. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is actually suddenly a pretty accessible team. Like, you just need the Luffy and Momo, of course, and the Beppo, but at least quite a few people do have them. So now suddenly a lot of more people can build this team, so that's pretty dope. Always fun when teams evolve during the video, as long as they evolve in a positive way, not in a negative way. Anyway, what else? Stage 2, I also swapped Nami and Carina, since we don't want to change the block orbs final stage due to the block orb barrier. This also means that we can use all of the Tesoro stuff, like we can use Tesoro Superclass to get the rainbow orbs. Not probably worth it, I'd say, just to get them. Your special will also be able to yeah, maybe it's worth keeping the Gi orbs and use Tesoro super type after using the super swap and special with Elite Tesoro. So yeah, I'll try that out, but somehow you're super swapping Nami and Carina. Start with on with strength, of course, swap them to quick. Use Tesoro special, probably super type as well. Use Beppo. Use Momo to remove the attack down. You even use Dr. Indigo here to use every special except for 2. And then when we get to final stage, we have Paralysis, Resilience, which is handled by Nami Carina, as long as you are on Carina. You also handle, is that true, by the way? Let's just double check to be sure. Is it Carina removes that, or do we need to be on Nami? We might need to be on Nami, okay. It means that Nami won't do that much damage, Ali, since boss should be quick. Yes. We do have Tesoro at least, so I guess that's good. We have one unit we can hit really hard with at least. And like, we do have attack boost war boost and everything, so let me just check with gear 5. Yeah, he has universal attack boost and ore boost. What about Nami Carina? Are they universal? Oh, well, it doesn't matter, I guess. It just means like, yeah, it doesn't matter what buff Nami Carina gets since gear 5 just does the other one, so it should be fine. Dr. Indigo is also for everything. The problem is Momo, I guess, since Momo doesn't boost. What to do about Momo? I don't really want Momo's attack boost now with this new information, but it just means that we bring the smoker back, I guess. Let's bring him back. He's back on the team. This way we can block Momo's attack boost, and we can get the Nami Carina attack boost and gear 5 Luffy's ore boost. So now it should be done. This should be fine. Just need to change the ship, I guess. Might as well just go with the shark ship. Am I blind? It should be pretty high, right? There it is. Oh my god. Okay. This video went on way longer than expected, but at least we've got it figured out. These are my teams, and if I make any changes, they will be in my playthrough video tomorrow. I'll also try and do a playthrough with my accessible teams. I got them saved, so I will try them and probably get them uploaded a bit earlier than that tomorrow. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.